So what did she say? You can go outside. You don't need a mask if you're going to be around people who are vaccinated or not. That's what she said. Unless you're still going to be in really crowded stadiums and arenas, she's still suggesting, even without a top on it, if you're outside, you're close together, you might want to wear a mask. Indoors, Dr. Walensky said something that seemed important. We know the virus spreads well indoors. And so if you are around people who are not vaccinated, she highly recommends that everybody wear a mask in that situation. That's what I got out of it. But let's get the nuanced answers of those who have been saying much the same thing for quite some time. Tomi Lahren.
Again, I'm glad that she's giving us permission. You know, it's fine to issue guidance. That is totally fine. And, you know, I think that people want to hear from the CDC. They want to hear their guidance. But we need to get to a point in this country as well where we can listen to guidance and then people can have the personal responsibility and personal choice to make health decisions for ourselves. If we feel good wearing a mask, if it makes us feel better, it makes us feel more safe, then we should be allowed to wear a mask and wear a mask to your heart's content. Wear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be fully vaccinated, wear a mask, sleep in a mask. I don't care. But again, what worries me about this is pushing people to get vaccinated and dangling that carrot in front of their face. You can live normal life if you get vaccinated. I'm sorry, but that makes my ears perk up and it makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I don't like hearing that and I don't like dangling that carrot. It's a personal decision, personal responsibility. Let's get all the information and let people make those decisions for themselves.
Kaylee.
Sitting in the great state of Florida, I felt as if I was watching an alternate universe from the Biden-era CDC. I mean, she's telling us we're allowed to go to church now. President Trump did a whole press conference on that many, many months ago. We're allowed to go to restaurants. Well, hey, here in Florida, we really never stopped going to restaurants. There was a short period of time when we didn't understand COVID where it made sense to shut restaurants, but as quickly as possible, we reopened them and did so safely. And then you can wear masks as you're walking through a desolate field. Once again, this is basic common sense. We know that that's been acceptable. It shouldn't have to be a big announcement. And I would just say that with regard to the CDC under President Biden, they had a very rough time out of the gate with Walensky telling us you can go back to school even without all teachers being vaccinated. And then the teachers union had an eruption and she said, I walk that back. I was speaking in my personal capacity, whatever that means. And she said, you can't get COVID once you've had the vaccine ever. And then she came back and had to walk that back. So really rough going out of the gate from CDC Director Walensky.
Well, it's hard, I would imagine, Charlie, if, you know, she's not a politician. So
yeah, exactly.
She's just trying to tell us what she thinks is going on based on the science. That gets complicated if somebody actually has an agenda.
Right, and that's the great thing about politicians is that they have all the answers. They don't have just some of the answers or
and
just
they
the
use
answers.
all their words.
Right, exactly. They have all the answers. No, the real problem here, and I agree with everybody that, you know, that it's great to have this guidance from the CDC. It's great to have the CDC. But the problem is she's promoting vaccine hesitancy by saying that you can get a vaccine, be fully vaccinated, and you still can't be inside without a mask. That promotes vaccine hesitancy. That is why so many people in America today are like, you know, I love vaccines, I love medicine, I love science, I love all this stuff. But if they're telling me that it doesn't work well enough that I can ditch the mask as soon as I'm fully vaccinated, then I'm sort of suspicious about that.
Well, you know what? There's no 0 point for risk in life.
Right.
Everything has risk. And if you are getting vaccinated and you're north of like 90%, then Tommy's right. I mean, it's guidance that you can take or not take based on your own life experience. Emily.
Right, and remember, the whole purpose of the lockdown in the beginning was to flatten the curve. It was to preserve the efficacy of the medical system. It wasn't to... And it wasn't to eradicate actual infection. So it's sort of an interesting data point that we keep circling around, but sometimes seem to ignore. I thought it was also interesting that she was pointing to and kept pointing to the efficacy of the vaccines to underscore and demonstrate the point that you then needed to wear masks inside. She's sort of lifting restrictions. Oh, now you can go out inside wearing masks. But most states have already been doing that, to Kaylee's point. And then to Charlie's point, well, then what's different? And to Tommy's points, I think it's an interesting question that raises the issue of enforcement. So if the guideline now, if the rule is that you can go outside without a mask if you're fully vaccinated, then how do you check? How do you know? Does that mean that businesses then, or states and local counties, will they make the issue that, well, since we can't double check, since we don't know, we'll make everyone wear a mask still? Do we require a vaccine passport? All of those questions that get raised when you talk about the actual knowledge of it that leads to that enforcement, I wonder how our government will navigate that.
Wow. You know, I read an article recently that talked about the efficacy of the flu shot. And in some cases, it's rocking lower than 40%. We have vaccinations now that are more than double that. So I've never heard that kind of guideline to wear a mask during flu season. Have you?
You know, if you and I, Harris, had 90% odds, where would we be? You and I would both hitch a flight to Vegas, and we'd stay there for a week.
And then I would shop. You guys know I love to shop
Yes.
for news.